He needs a new video card and a new power supply. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. There we go. I will not be attending Thanksgiving this year. No, I will. I'm going to hopefully go to someone's house for dinner. But if I'm not invited anywhere, well, I guess I'll just play Farm Sim all day. We'll have Turkey Day Thanksgiving. I'm disappearing. Can I get a restart? Yeah, create a new life, right? Please reset. Nah, that's all right. Believe me, sometimes you get resets in life that you wish you didn't have, so enjoy what you got, because it could be worse. At least we live in a society where you have a computer and internet. You could live in a shack somewhere with a dirt floor where you get a bucket of water every day. I mean, like India. Oh, my goodness. Some of the places in India are horrible. Jeremy, we're not a thing anymore. I don't know if you remember that or not, but we're friends. That's it. That would definitely not be appropriate. But thank you. That's an idea. My guy's so dirty, there's flies all over me. And we will be. Bugs and I talked to her a couple days ago. She was at the doctor's. She switched doctors. She's finally getting someone that actually is paying attention and giving her like x-rays and stuff like that. So, yeah, pretty much. There's more to it than that, my friend. That's so funny. Yeah, so anyway, I will be, hang on. I'm sorry, what, Ryan? Yo, you can shower always. Oh, to get clean? Yeah. Well, you showered and then you use sauna to reduce the stress, but now I just smoke to do that, so. Have a good one, everyone. Have a good one, Waters. Have a good one, everyone. I'm not leaving. What, Ryan? Yeah, and if you want to get something for dinner or whatever, but if you have the card, that'd be better. Okay, yeah, just get some food too, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, John, take it easy, boy. Oh, what happened to all my food?
You ate it.
I didn't eat it. It's gone. At least my mug's back, but.
Should I get a weird guitar?
Get a weird guitar? Like what? Like a Jazzmaster?
No, something weirder. It's all close, though.
Ooh. Oh, I remember those. Yeah, you were showing me those.
You can get them for about $300 used.
Sorry, I had to whiz in the sink. Couldn't hold it any longer. It's like real life. So anyway, yeah. So I am going to, let's see, should I shower again? Just try. I'll shower in the morning, whatever. My guy needs to sleep. What time is it? Is it midnight? No, but it's 11:15. Oh my gosh, he needs to go to bed quick. Sleep, dude, sleep. Oh yeah. So we'll be on for about 25 minutes more. I know people start asking now, like, how late are you going to be on? It is, I've been on for 1 hour and 6 minutes via YouTube. 1 hour and 23 minutes fussing around with stuff. All right, so it's Wednesday. We've got money. We're no fool. But what else do I need to do? I hardly remember what the other things I need to do. We got a new tire for the car. I probably have to pick that up. I can't remember if that was done or was that done? This one goes to 11. Spinal Tap. There you go. Yeah, do everything on the phone. There you go. You'll be able to keep yours or not. You just got to try it. Nothing. You said, are we on for Thanksgiving? Yes. No, we'll see. Like I said, usually somebody from my church invites me over. So then I just go do that because I don't want to be antisocial, and it's nice to actually have a turkey dinner. Yeah, but I'm sure your mom will want to do something with you guys, though. Now that she doesn't have a home, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to work out, John. All right, Mantis Max, have a good night, my friend. Is this thing still warmed up? Yep. Oh, jeepers. I just started my truck. What do you want? I guess the truck can warm up a little bit, huh?
Hello?
No, sir.
I know, I can't afford the post order. It's too expensive. And I think my car is in my garage, right? Isn't that where we put it? Yep. Wait a minute. How did it get all bashed up? We had it fixed. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I have 3 tires, so I'm missing my rally tire, so that's got to be done. I'll have to, maybe we'll swing by Flotari's and pick that up. Though, how am I going to get... Oh, I could throw it in the back of the wagon. That's right. Ciao. Let's see. I haven't seen one I have photographed she would like. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? I'm sorry. I'm confused. There's so many conversations going on right now that... hey, Death Wagon. Why are you all crushed to pieces, Death Wagon? It's smashed to little bits. Oh, my. Oh, no, the wagon's not special. It's the car's special. Oh, the house. Let's see. Who would like, Jeremy? You're talking about my ex-wife, a house that she would like? What? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Try render. I'm not giving up on the rally, ever. Never. We're going to win that dang thing. But I will do the drag race, too. That's why I bought the nitrous stuff, so... Okay, so my ex has not found a house. She can't get a house. She will not qualify. She already got told by the loan people the other day, which she was, believe it or not, surprised that she couldn't get funding for a house. I'm like, I told her, I'm like, you're not going to get a house. Like, you're not gonna get a house. I'm like, I don't think you're going to qualify for a house. Like, you don't have any credit. Like, they're not. Oh no, I'll do it. And I'm like, oh man, it'll just be a mess. The fear. Yeah, the shaggin' wagon's got to go back too. She can't get a rent either. I know she's having a hard time finding anywhere because people don't rent to people that have bad credit either. So she's just having a really hard time. Hopefully, I asked at church. I asked the connections pastor, like, dude, if you find somebody that's looking to rent a house, like just like a couple bedrooms or something, like it's people have those in-law suites that they don't use. The hard thing is, though, I don't really want her to church family because, I mean, whatever, it is what it is, but she's probably going to do drugs and stuff. So I'm like, I don't want that going around. Like, if I recommend it, like, just anyway. That'd be cool to have a drag car, yeah. Oh, no. Well, my credit's bad, too. The reason why her credit is bad, Psychotronic, is because my credit's bad. So she's all pissed off at me because I defaulted on all the loans she took out. She blames me. She's like, I could sue you for that. And I'm like, for what? Like, you racked up our credit cards and then left. And left me with the debt that I couldn't pay. So now my credit's wrecked because of you. And she's like, it's your fault. I'm like, no, it's your fault. Well, you could have just kept making the payments. I'm like, with what money? Are you kidding? Like, at least, I pay for her car still. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, honestly, if you wanted me to be real about it, I would have just taken that car and sold it. Anyway, yeah, it's a little. The whole thing is nutty. It's like this person is not living on the same planet as the rest of us. The things that go on. Oh man, I thought you'd think with divorce it would get better, but it just gets worse. Oh, that's right. Fallout 76 will be out too. Yep. I gotta save some money back, man. Yeah, it's been a pretty. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the kind of stuff that's happening at my house right now. Like, with her over every day. It's like, first she wants to talk about like what happened in our marriage and what went wrong and how it's all my fault. Then she wants to talk about how the finances are all my fault. And I'm just like, listen, like but she's nice about it. That's the weird part. She's like, oh yeah, well, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to talk about this. Like, can we just leave this alone? Oh. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's Mary Poppins syndrome is what I call it. Her dad has it too. They both think they're perfect. Jeremy, I know. It's Knuts with a K. Knuts. That's what Seth learns songs through YouTube too. That's how he learns how to play his songs. So at the end of the day, we're just gonna wait till this thing is all. That's not gonna happen. 44. Hey, gee, double hockey sticks, no. Oh man. I like it. You learned how to play on guitar, yes. Yeah, well, that's true, JC. No, she's not even passive. She's just aggressive. That's funny, Fear Fox. Yeah, well, not all women are like that. I just happen to marry a person that's a little bit on the edge of... yeah, thankfully my divorce is over with, but I think that... you know, you never divorce. The truth is that you're never... You might be divorced, but you're never apart. Because especially if you have kids. I mean, if you're divorced and you had no kids, or the person decides to abandon the kids, like, then it's whatever. It's over. You know, you don't have to see them ever again, and you don't really have to deal with them anymore. But if you're divorced and have kids, you're pretty much still together forever. That's, you know, so you have to learn how to work it out. Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't... There's children in present, JC. That's why I'm kind of avoiding words like or... But yeah, sanity would be a good... Break it down again. Alright. Let's see if we can cross the bridge without wrecking this time. My shattered windows are still lying next to the bridge. The gift that just keeps on giving. That's right. That's right, Jason. That's right. Right. That's right, Jer. That's exactly right, JC. I'm pretty bad at doing that, though, because they figure it out. They're smart, but... Oh, my gosh. See if I can pass her off. Psychotronic. Like, hey, now that's an idea. Hey, listen, this guy's really nice. Like, why don't you hang out? Let him provide for you. She just needs to find a home. That's the thing. Once she gets an apartment, things will settle down and it will not be as stressful. But I'm telling you what, after today, like after today and yesterday, 2 days in a row, I was like, oh my gosh, I need a break. This is hard. This is rough. And I don't want to be mean because, I mean, she's doing nice stuff. She's making food. It's like really good to have home cooked meals. She made some meals and stuff. And I'm just like, but, oh, man. All right, Big Hunts, have a good night. Right, JC, exactly. Well, they kind of, the older ones know, but yeah. That's right, Feared. That's right. Anybody want this? No, I wouldn't do that. I've made it a habit on eBay never to sell things that are broken. Because at some point somebody's gonna want their money back. Oh, I'm so mean. Oh God, forgive me. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. No. At least on my end, I'm willing to admit that part of it is my fault. Because I am a goober, and I do play video games too much. It's true, and I know it. Golly. Alright, so we need to buy more groceries, obviously, because my groceries have all gone away. And we need to take the tractor home and stop and get a tire. Hopefully we'll have time to do all this. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we have... Well, there's about 10 minutes left on my episode, so... Is there a clock in my speedo. Wait, what? Doesn't look like it. Oh! Oh, my speedometer. Hope you guys like that little humor there. Yes, there is actually. It is 10 after 10, or 20 after 10. Finland time. What's the matter, mate? That's awesome. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Keep the car running. All right, let's see. I'm in high. That's why it's not. I didn't die. I thought I'd thrill y'all, though. I'm trying to get this. Oh, dang. What did I hit? All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna plock this and jump out. I think the oil gauge probably is broke. Don't kill me. Stay back there. Fill this back up. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business. Well, yeah, if it's broken and it's, yeah, well, yeah. One time I sold a buggy and I put it as like a Mark III and it was actually a Mark IV or something like that. And the person was like, oh my gosh, this isn't the Mark III, this is a Mark IV. You labeled it wrong. And I'm like, well, if you're that picky about it, couldn't you have told from the pictures? Anyway, but I gave him 20 bucks. I'm like, here's this. You can either ship it back as it was and I'll give you a full refund, or including shipping, but I'm not paying it for both ways. But you can ship it back, and then I'll pay for the refund and shipping, or I'll give you half back. And he's like, "Oh, I'll just take half." I'm like, "Okay." So, but one other time I had a lens that I shipped from here to Texas, and it was super. Texas is humid and it was cold here, and he got it, and he's like, "Hey, this lens is fogged," and I'm like, "Well," I said, I'll be glad to return it. If you want to send it back, that's fine. It has to be in the condition it was sent in. And I'll give you a full refund and pay for your shipping and everything. I said, but you're in Texas and it's winter in Cleveland where it's super dry here. There's no humidity. I said, so why don't you give it 2 days and see if it clears out? Because it fogged when he opened it. And then if there's a problem, I'll definitely take it back. But it wasn't fogged when I sent it. So, it probably just fogged because of the humidity difference. And he emailed back 2 days later and said, yep, it cleared. You were right. So I'm like, yay. But I've had fogs. I've had lenses fogged too like that. So, moisture gets in them sometimes. They're supposed to be sealed, but over time the seals kind of wear out. So, taking care of Benny every day. What we're going to try to do, because there's about 10 minutes left, we'll take care of shopping and get the trailer headed over. We'll probably run over to TMO's and get my tire if there's time. And then I will we'll save at TMO's and yeah. Right Transport, thank you for the Right One Transport. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yep, I have, especially when it's warm out. Yeah, my lens is fogged too. I've got that happening a lot. So let's get this thing. Yeah, and I had to ship it back and didn't know it. Right, exactly. All right, let's put this in drive mode. Sit your butt in the seat. That's so funny, Jason. I induced her to sing it? What the heck? Oh, I'm pressing the brake. I'm like, why isn't it going? I'm slamming on the brake. Yeah, right, exactly. Nice drive in there. Yep. You said yes. Yes, you did. I like being inspiration. Especially a good thing like people singing. That's a good thing. Time to use the remote batteries. That's so funny. And remote batteries are always full because they use so little energy. It takes like 10 years to run a remote battery out. Neutral, parking brake. Let's go shop. You guys touch my tractor, I'll be paused. All right, so we don't really need anything aside from groceries. 12,000, yeah, we're not even close. Someday. I should probably buy more beer. Go pee, John. You do it, kid. That's probably it. I'm just going to buy sausages because they seem to go bad and disappear. So, anyway. Can you ask me something about a past event in Medina? I recently learned of... Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That was back... I still lived in Cleveland when that happened. And yeah, I think like two or three people died when that happened. I think it was... yeah, you can definitely flip there. No, I've tried to flip their cars. It's really hard. Has Cleveland calmed down since LeBron left? He left again, yeah. I mean, it's... No, I mean, the city's still hopping. I guess, like I was saying the other night, it's number 15 in the worst. Killed 5 people. Wow. Yeah, I think that obviously the two people that were operating it got killed. And it was some stupid mistake that they made or something. Like they didn't know what they were doing and they did it wrong and whatever. Poop happens, but it's sad that all those people died. But yeah, I was not in Medina at the time. That was before we moved down here. But I remember reading about it in the paper. It was big news. 2001. Let's see. Mark would have been like 5 years old, I think. There we go. And we're going to drive over to TMO's. Yeah, it's crazy. We'll use the hand throttle. Yeah, you got to be real careful. You know, steam trains in the olden days of train action, it did happen. Train engines would explode. What they learned to do pretty early on. That's not my tire. That's just one of the Satsuma wheels, like the original wheels that are bad. I don't know why it's there, but I've left it there since. It appeared one day and it's just been there ever since. Yeah, the water gauge. Yeah, so what they did in newer, like 1905 and later, or maybe 1910 and later, like pretty early on though in steam train years, they learned to put these bolts along the boiler that would give if they got too hot. They would melt at a lower temperature than the boiler would explode. So what would happen is as you got close to that temperature, those bolts would blow and allow the train to cool off so it wouldn't explode. So that was one way that they dealt with that. But apparently this tractor did not have those bolts, and it blew. And it could still happen. So, shoot, it's hard to do the auto throttle with the hills. But that's how they dealt with that. And like I said, it didn't always work, but it did work sometimes. But I don't think steam tractors necessarily had that same bolt blow. And in fact, they even in the Microsoft Train Simulator, they even simulated that. So it was pretty cool. Like the Train Simulator had the bolts. Now, what would happen was if you blew a bolt, it would just say, the bolt has blown. And so... like the scenario would end and said, you blew a bolt. And it's like, oh, well, could we see it? Because that's kind of cool. I want to see the steam pouring out like, psst. But that was back in the 80s or 90s. That was the Settle and Carlisle route. They had 2 routes in the original Microsoft Train Simulator that had mountains and steam trains. They had Innisbrook to St. Anne's, and then they had Settle to Carlisle. And those were the 2 original routes that were included with the original Microsoft Train Simulator. And then they also had Marius Pass, and they had an Amtrak route too. I can't remember. It was somewhere in New York or something like that. And then they had a Japanese, like a little, what do you call those? Like, they were like a rapid transit type route through some beautiful, like, cherry forest, and the graphics were terrible, though. Yeah, where is the green car? I haven't seen him all day. He's probably dead. He probably died. What was the Japanese route called? I don't remember. But anyway, it was a real pretty route. Small, but pretty. And I used to play that game a ton. I played a lot of times on the Microsoft Train Simulator. And eventually Rail Simulator bought them out, so... Where is the green car? Keep the car running. Yeah, he does. He gets killed by that train quite frequently, doesn't he? Oh yeah. Challenge me to run that port stun scenario in BeamNG Drive. Oh, that's the one that you were posted on Facebook. Yeah. 600 tries to get it done. Oh man, that sounds like I'd do about 20 or 30. Oh yeah, I remember Doom 95. Yeah, I don't know that I ever played Doom 95. I played the original Doom, and then Doom 2. And then Doom 3 just scared the whiz out of me, so I didn't play that. That was a little too far for me. Like satanic flint symbols flying everywhere, and then all these monsters coming out of the warp, and lights went out, and I'm like, I'm done. Like, I tried, when I was a teenager, I tried to play, what was the name of that? BeamNG is an older game now, so it's like, for me to, I don't know, it's hard for me to pick up new game. I'd rather do a new game that just came out recently. I don't know, we'll see. BeamNG is a good one, but. But yeah, I do like BeamNG. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I tried to play, what was it? And I don't like horror stuff. But I tried, what is the name of that game? Resident Evil. I tried to play Resident Evil when that first came out, and I couldn't make it. I had to quit. I played maybe for like 20 minutes, and I took it back. Like, that was way back when it first came out on the PlayStation. I'm like, I took it to the store. I'm like, I thought this was a military game. Like, I almost never return games. I'm like, is there any way I can return this? Because I do not like horror games. All right, Beaverton. Well, we'll try to see you on hopefully tomorrow early, depending on what's going on with X. And I will be here. But we're only going to be on for a couple more minutes because I am heading over. Yeah, I get nightmares. Like, even Oblivion, for some reason, that game, because the zombies were fast in that game, like the zombies in Skyrim they're different. Like, they're not, like, frightening. They're just kind of, like, blue-eyed. I don't know. They don't scare me. But for some reason, the zombies in Oblivion, like, kind of, they disturbed me. And I started having nightmares about them. And I'm like, okay, I just can't play this game anymore. All right, Logo, have a good night, my friend. Yeah, Fallout 4 definitely scares the pants off of me. I do better if you guys are with me, though. So if I do games that are scary, if I have somebody playing with me, I don't get freaked out quite as much. But BeamNG is early access, so you still can't. Well, I know, but it's been early access for like 4 years. Does that count? All right, so we're gonna do this. Parking brake. Shut this guy. Shut it off. Shut her down. Halo. Oh my gosh. Which Halo? There's a bunch of them. If there's a new Halo, maybe. I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's?
Actually, no, there's not.
There's not, John? Okay, if you say so. Have a beer can, my friend. I'll take your empty beer cases. We're recycling. I just burn them. Don't tell them. Shh. let's see here. Look at this. I've got beer things scattered all over the map. I should probably get rid of these. Am I saying, let's see. Wait, what's 7 days old? Wait, what was I talking about? Is what 7 days old? Sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. Is my tire? Oxen free. Oh, like Ali oxen free? Okay, I'll check it out. My car's not in your driveway. Your cars are in your driveway, dork. I hear a thunderstorm coming. All right, so we got my tire. At some point, I should probably 7 days to die. Oh my gosh, those are all older games, though. Once again, I don't know. You swinder. I know you meant swindler. Halo 6. The only downside is, Jason, I don't have I can play on PC, but I don't have an Xbox. But I guess all those games come to PC now, don't they? So, I don't know. I'm not a big like, I don't do. Here's the thing. Okay, so once again, I'll go through this before we leave. I try to do shooters, and obviously, doing Fallout is going to be a shooter. But because you guys are going to be playing it, some of you, it'll be fun for us to play together. But in general, shooters and modern video games, aside from simulators, do terribly on my channel. They do terribly. Nobody watches them. And so I just don't do them because I've got a limited amount of time with my life. I've got the kids, my business, and then the gaming. So I kind of have to really pick and choose what games are going to work. So honestly, like farm sim, truck sim, any kind of driving simulators work. But games that everybody plays, like I bought an Elgato. I spent $200 and got like the super high definition Elgato, and I bought a Switch, and I bought Zelda like before anybody else got it. I got Zelda the day it came out with the Nintendo Switch. Nobody else could even get them because they sold out like within 10 minutes, and then it was another month before anybody could get them. And I posted those videos on YouTube, and I got like 100 views. I'm like, why am I even bothering with this? So I ended up selling the Elgato and just giving up. So when I do exclusive new games that are like hot games like Battlefield or Halo or Zelda, or people just don't watch them. Even Borderlands, nobody watches my videos. So I'm going to do 76 because everybody plays Fallout 76. Nobody will probably watch them, but I'm doing it because you guys play it. But in general, I try to stay away from those kind of games because people don't really watch. Some people, I don't want to say nobody watches them, but for the amount of effort that I have to put in and the money that I sink into doing them, nobody watches them. So then I just go back to games like this because people will watch this. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great night, and I am so glad to have you guys as part of my channel. I really have fun with you guys here, and it's great being able to talk to each other and have fun. And anyway, she said 41st said, I'll watch you play Battlefield. Which one? I know there's a bunch. Anyway, there's a bunch of cool Battlefields out there. Maybe we'll see. Like I said, I'm not opposed to it, but once again, like I got to save up money now, so I've got to buy a new drone. So I'm gonna have to save. I'll probably save $100 back, but we have to buy the spin tires thing, and I'm gonna have to buy what? Yeah, I'll get it in a minute, John. And I also have to buy what was the other thing that was coming out? Well, Fallout 76. I'm gonna have to buy. That's gonna be expensive. So anyway, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I wanted to say thanks again, guys. Be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. And we will see you next time on the channel. And tell your girlfriend to stop stealing your e-cig. Thank you, Straswa. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you next Monday, or maybe even Sunday. I'll probably do something Sunday. And Tuesday we'll be doing Mud Runner USA. So we'll see you then, guys.